Hello and welcome back to Aussie Frugal Family. My name is Rachel and on this channel we chat about how expensive stuff is and the cost of living crisis and the groceries that we're buying to try to spend as little money as possible, I suppose, to make ends meet. It is Sunday today. It's been a bit of a crazy week. We've been really busy. I've been sort of house sitting or pet sitting for my mum who is currently away. One of my parents is always away. My dad just got back from Japan and now my mum's off again. So yes, I am looking after her cat, which means I'm down the mountain, up the mountain quite a bit. But that's okay. It means I've been able to eat lots of her food, which she doesn't mind, I promise. So yeah, we probably haven't used as many groceries as we usually would this week, which is good. It's a little bit of a savings bonus, which we always appreciate. It's also been a bit of a hectic week because everyone's been sick. I've been sick. The toddler's been really sick. The newborn's been sick, the husband's been sick, everybody. And my toddler also had this thing going on with her hip. I don't know if you saw my last video. Turns out she was really constipated. But they think she also probably jarred her knee or her hip as well. So she was not in a good way. She had a lot of stuff going on and she was not feeling great. So yeah, it's been a bit of a rough week for everybody. Finance-wise, we're doing okay. My husband has been working this weekend and we'll probably work the next couple of weekends to try and save some money for his car to be serviced. Mine got done, which is good. I did need new brake pads, which I knew I was going to need them. It wasn't like a rip-off thing going up and down the mountain every day. You need new brake pads quite a lot. So that's all right. We had the money for that. We also paid for half of our shower. So we've booked in to get our shower fixed. It's going to be $1,500. We still have no idea what's going on with the gutters because the quote we got was way too much for us. So I don't know, but it's coming into the dry season now. So it's not too much of an issue. We shouldn't get too much torrential rain in the next few months. And hopefully by then we can figure out what the heck we're doing about it. Something beautiful happened again yesterday. I'm sure you all remember that the Country Women's Association, the CWA, gave us a couple of Woolies vouchers not too long ago after the whole cyclone thing happened. They actually came over yesterday and they gave us a little care package that had like drawing stuff for the kids and a couple of little toys and things like that, and 2 Coles gift cards for $100 each. So that was amazing. And I feel like, it was a real sort of universe giving back thing because we give away a lot of stuff. I'm always on the Facebook group for our community being like, oh, giving away like baby clothes, like all this other stuff. So yesterday I was actually giving away like a gliding rocking chair because we don't use it anymore, and a whole lot of baby clothes. And it was really funny. As soon as the woman from the CWA left, another person came down to pick up the clothes. And I don't know, I just thought it was this real like universe giving back thing. Like we don't give things away so that things come back to us, but I just really feel like giving always leads to receiving in some sort of way. Does that make sense to anyone? And I know some people are like, oh, you should be selling that stuff. But honestly, we get most of our stuff either given to us or secondhand, or we find it on the local free group and things like that. So I don't know. I just feel like it's a bit of a karmic thing. If you're receiving things, you also want to give things. And when you give things, you receive things. And I don't know, that's just what I believe anyway. So yeah, again, very incredibly grateful for the Country Women's Association because grocery vouchers is what we need right now. I had a $150 Aldi gift card for a social media thing and I seem to have lost it. So that's not good. I'm going to try and find that. My toddler likes to play with my wallet and yes, I fear that that may be gone forever, but that's okay. I'm sure there'll be more Aldi campaigns coming up, I hope. Anyway, so that's where we are at the moment. I just want to say thank you again for everyone's comments from the past week or so too. I really appreciate hearing from everyone and yeah, thank you. All right, anyway, we are going to go to the shops, my husband and I, and both the kids today, and do the grocery shopping together, which always means that we end up buying more than we need because the husband's a bit of a snacky boy. But that's okay, it's his money too. It's not just about me. So yes, let's go ahead and have a look at what we have in our fridge and freezer and pantry, and we'll see what we need to buy and what we end up getting. This is what we have going on at the moment in the fridge. We haven't done our usual weekly grocery shop on Thursday this week because I was busy. So today's Sunday, so there's probably maybe a little bit less than usual in there. I don't know, but let's see what we've got. So we have, I think this carton of eggs is full, almost full. Okay, it's got 3 missing, and what's this got? So this has 2 of lovely eggs from our mountain mum friend. So we're just going to consolidate those and get rid of that. Up there, we also have cottage cheese still because the husband's not having it at work anymore, but that's okay. I'll eat it eventually. Vegemite, and we're still doing well on the honey front. Down here, there's still 2 cans of Coke that my husband occasionally has, and this is just a muesli bar that my toddler didn't eat. What is this? Oh, that's her dinner that she also didn't eat. She's been a bit sick lately, so she hasn't really been eating her food. Yeah, those grapes are looking a little bit had it. It's only from last night, so it's fine, but I don't know, we may not be eating that. That might be going to the dog. A little bit of leftover rice and some leftover pasta, so we can make some sort of meal with that. This is usually the shelf that the waters are, but there's nothing there. I need to fill some more up. And down there, there's just a whole chicken defrosting to make a roast chook for dinner. Down here, we have a few little grapes left. Still 4 apples. No one's been eating apples lately. I don't know why we're buying them. Half a cucumber, half a carrot, 2 carrots left in there, 2 zucchinis, and still a cucumber. And oh, this is the broccoli I was going to turn into soup, but I forgot about it, so let's just take that out of the fridge. All right, up here we have maybe like a third of a block of cheese. I used a little bit of this margarine, but there's so many motorbikes out today, sorry. Oh my gosh, so loud. We used a little bit of this margarine, but we're really not big on margarine, so we probably won't use any more of that. I'm closing the door for the motorbikes. Still a fair bit of butter spread by the feel of it, and most, or like half of a block of butter. I might top up on these though, just because when we run out, it's annoying. Down here, I've just decided to put all of our tablets and stuff in the fridge so that the toddler cannot get to them because it's too high up. I don't know if it's okay to keep them in the fridge, but whatever, it's fine for now. We still have some crackers. This is Inner Health Plus for kids. You just mix this into a drink and they have it like that. Because my little girl's been sick and had some like constipation issues and stuff, we thought we would get this for her. Actually, it was free as well. It's free from daycare. Inner Health Plus for us. Cocktail sauce has been in there for ages, so I'm actually going to take that out because it's probably gross by now. Okay, down here, milk. My husband stocks up on the milk. Sourdough starter that I finally fed. So that's bread zeppelin. What's this? Passata. Most of a thing of passata. I'll probably use that for pasta, tomato sauce, and just our other condiments, soy sauce, oyster sauce, and fish sauce. Down here, a new thing of sriracha out of the cupboard, and some miso paste. Also, for people being like, ugh, clean your fridge. Like, yes, I know there are some crumbs in here. It's nothing disgusting. It's just crumbs. And the rest of it, like, this isn't dirt. This is just, wow. This isn't dirt. It's just scratched. And the rest is mostly just condensation. Like, I don't have a disgusting fridge. There's not enough food in it ever to get disgusting. There's like, this is the extent of the dirt. So stop telling me to clean my fridge because I don't have time for that. Down in the freezer at the moment, we have some meals that my mum's neighbor gives to us. She works at a canteen, so she often brings home stuff that they didn't sell, and she gives us heaps because she's a bloody legend. And there's also one thing of spaghetti bolognese. So this is basically the husband's work lunches for the week. What is this? Oh, this is like some lentil pasta stuff that I made. More lentils, and I still have heaps of this soup. I keep thinking I will have it for lunches, but I don't know, other stuff just comes up. But I'm slowly getting through them. And I think these are just 2 leftover bologneses. So the freezer does need a clean out. It is crummier than the fridge, but again, like, who's got the time? All right, in here we have a little bit of a roast chicken, and it's mostly just bones. And this is a big thing of bones for bone broth, so I will just use those both together for the bone broth. Underneath the bones, there are also, oh, the lid came off. Oh. Underneath the bones, there's also a container of frozen bananas. We have 3 packets of peas. This is bone broth that I've already made and then frozen. We have bread butts, a thing of salmon, and there's also a container of chicken down below as well. So, oh, and there's also some hoki down there too. So really, we have heaps of meat probably for this week. In the cupboard, we have plenty of noodles. I still need to be making some more noodle dishes. I just sort of forget. It's been a really weird week. Oats to make granola, homemade breadcrumbs, cocoa powder, sugar, most of a jar of risotto rice, flax seeds, still have heaps of that, baking powder, wholemeal flour, which is sort of the only flour I use for baking and things like that. Chia seeds, still have the semolina, and a thing of bread flour, or pizza flour actually. Down here, where's that meant to be? I think that's meant to be up there. I don't know. We have olive oil, truffle oil, macadamias, coconut milk, tuna, baby potatoes that we got from the food bank, and all this seafood cocktail sauce from the food bank. I might make like tuna bowls or something and use some of that with it. Also got some black beans. Down here, these muesli bars that we actually got from, they're not muesli bars, they're fruit bars, that we got from the CWA, the Country Women's Association. They came over yesterday with a little care package, and they were just like, yeah, here you go, like, we're helping out families. They're just so lovely. I don't know who told them, like made them aware of us. But yeah, it is really nice. They're like, look, we get sponsored to help families in the area, and you're a family in the area. So, so yeah, really nice of them to do that. There's 3 packets of those. More potato sticks because the toddler doesn't like them. So I don't know, I guess I'm going to have to eat them at some point. Lollies there that we never eat, and protein powder. Sesame seeds that the toddler decided she wanted to eat yesterday. That's why they're down there. 1 packet of sultanas, some corn thins, dates, what's it called, pumpkin seeds, oh my gosh, my brain's not working today, popcorn kernels, and licorice bullets back there that we got from a food pantry. And down there, well, I think we're out of potatoes. I think we have 1 potato left that my husband washed this morning, 2 onions, garlic, and that's the pantry. In the freezer, we have more meat actually. So I've got 3 things of meat there. One is beef and pork, and the other 2 are just beef. So there's like 3 kilos of mince there, which is great. That's frozen chocolate milk. That's frozen chocolate milk. It's starting to cool down a bit here, so we might start turning these into hot chockies. Also a couple of ice blocks from the toddler. She eats like half a one and then wants to put it back. And we still have 4 of those whole chickens left from our Lighthouse Care trolley as well. So yeah, plenty of stuff. So I think all we really need to get today is essentials like butter, bread. We might buy some potatoes, maybe some veggies. I don't know, we will see. We've definitely got enough meat, so I don't think I'll be buying any of that. The husband does want to buy some stuff for sandwiches for work. So yeah, I'm not going to write a list. We're just going to go to the shops and see how we do. Usually we don't do well when the husband comes with me, so I wish us luck. I'm back. It is once again a few days later than I originally filmed that last part of the video, but that's okay. Things got chaotic. We did not end up doing the grocery shopping together with the children on Sunday, which honestly, thank goodness, it meant that I was able to go and do it on my own this morning. Today's Tuesday. So yes, that was much better. I feel like we probably spent less money than we otherwise would have if my husband was around. It was a very interesting experience shopping at Coles. I never shop at Coles. Our closest Coles is actually affectionately known as Bogan Coles. Interesting place, but that probably means I fit right in. Anyway, let's have a look at what is in our fridge and pantry and freezer and what I bought today. So this is what the fridge is looking like now on Tuesday. It's fairly similar, but my husband did buy a few things. So he bought some ham, and I think he bought this cheese and some bread and stuff for work. But otherwise, I think everything should pretty much be the same. because we have not done any big grocery shopping. And then this is everything I bought today at Coles for just under $120. I'm pretty sure it was 119 something. Yeah, so 100 and then 1970 on the card. So we ran out of potatoes and I bought the massive bag of brushed potatoes just because that's the cheapest way to buy them. I also got the imperfect, or I'm perfect, whatever, sweet potatoes as well because I like sweet potatoes. Wholemeal flour because I needed some more of that. That's what I do all of our baking and things like that. I don't buy plain flour, I buy the wholemeal. 2 apple cider vinegars. So one of these is for the bathroom. Oh my gosh. So I have not cleaned up after breakfast yet because I had to do the daycare drop. So ignore that. Anyway, apple cider vinegars. One of these goes in the bathroom because I use it really diluted in water as a natural conditioner. I'm thinking about doing a video about my sort of personal care products that I use and cleaning products perhaps as well, because people sometimes are like, oh, well, you don't include your personal products in these. It's because I don't really buy any. It's a couple of things, but not much. Anyway, yeah, so one will go in the bathroom and one is for the kitchen. I usually buy the one that has the mother still inside it, but for what I'm using it for, I'm not just drinking it straight, so it's probably fine to just get this one. The penne, got some penne and some spaghetti as well. Again, I usually get the wholemeal variety, but they just didn't have any, so... I also got some Pixters and dental floss because I have bonded retainers on my teeth, so these are very important. And these are as well just for the backs that don't have the bonded retainers. I'm very into dental hygiene. What else have we got? We have onions as well because we ran out of those. Cashews, walnuts, and almonds. I really splurged on nuts this week because the toddler has been obsessed with nuts lately. And I'm very happy for her to be obsessed with those because they're very healthy. So, yeah, got a bunch of those. Also nut bars for my husband for work lunches. Also snacks for the toddler. I just got some toddler yogurts. I know that I can get pouches. I have tried refillable pouches. She doesn't like them and I don't like having to deal with them. So while we can afford it, sort of, we will continue to buy these. They're just such a convenient little snack. These were on sale as well for $1.20 because they're close to their best before date, but the toddler doesn't care about that, so neither do I. Also got the Coles brand Simply Cheddar Cheese. This was pretty cheap. This is like $8 and I haven't tried it. So yeah, hopefully it's okay. Spreadable butter because that just makes life easier. Again, when we're having toast and things like that. And I also buy a block of butter. Also got some Kewpie. This is, I know it's a bit of a splurge. It's a bit expensive, but we do use it heaps. We use it on a lot of like rice bowls and things like that. The husband also just puts it on pretty much everything. So I decided to buy that. And a big thing of blueberries too, because I've been having a semolina porridge for breakfasts lately. And I think it'd be nice with blueberries. Oh, also 3 liters of milk. My husband usually buys the milk because I don't drink it and he does. But like I said, I've been having a semolina porridge and I just feel like it would be better with full cream milk, whereas my husband buys the light milk. So that is for me and the toddler. And I think that was everything. I don't think I missed anything. So all of that for $120. Yeah, groceries are expensive now, aren't they? I also have a little meal plan going on here, just based on what we had in the fridge. So last night we had roast chicken and tonight I'm doing a chicken noodle soup with the carcass and leftover meat from last night. Tomorrow we're going to do salmon bowls. I bought a kilo of salmon for $14 from Lighthouse Care. So that's amazing. I'm defrosting that for salmon bowls. Then we'll do beef bowls and then some more of that salmon for salmon cakes on Friday. Not sure what we're going to do on the weekend. So yeah, I think that's pretty good dinner meal plan. So that was it. That was everything I bought today. Technically this was last week's grocery shop, so I might do another one on Thursday for payday. We'll see how we're going. And yeah, I might do a video about that as well. I also have a video coming up about what we eat in a week just in terms of dinner. So 7 nights of dinners. That should be up soon too if I can find the footage from it. I'm still not very good at the whole long form content thing. But yes, I will see you guys soon. Let me know what you think about $100, $120 for all that food. How did I do? And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.